guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get right into this video. So today we have here a Vrenmol Polygel set. It's not really a kit, it's just only the polygels in here. This is a polygel brand that I have not tried yet, so I'm pretty interested to see how it works. This polygel set was about $20 and I got it on Amazon. And just keep in mind though, it was $20, but I only got polygels, so I'm hoping that it's kind of good, you know? So let's just get right into unboxing this. Here is the packaging and here's how it looks. So here's what we got. The first thing we have here is the instructions. And then we just got the polygels and that's pretty much it. Okay, so this set comes with 6 different polygels and we're just gonna get swatching them. The first color we have here, it has a name, but it's kind of hard to see. Also, instantly I could tell these tubes are kind of empty. I'm squeezing it and nothing's coming out. Like, look how much I can squeeze it. This is pretty much the polygel that we get right here. That should be a little bit more filled. Anyway, here is the first color. The next color is pure white. And then we have here pink. All right, just another, Next we have, I think it might say rose pink. Ooh, but this is a really pretty glitter. I actually really like that glitter. The next color is called glitter purple. And then the last color, I'm not sure what that says, but this is the last color. Okay, so here's what we got. I'm kind of disappointed. These 3 pink colors are basically like the same color. They're just like slightly different, but they're pretty much the same. And also in the picture on Amazon, it was supposed to come with a light purple, and I'm guessing this is supposed to be the light purple, but that does not look purple at all. That is pretty much pink. And also I can tell just by putting the polygel on the napkin that these 3 have that like sticky and runny consistency, which I do not like in a polygel. We're just gonna get trying this. I'm kind of actually a little bit nervous. I guess we'll just get right into this nail set. Okay, so here are my natural nails and we're just gonna get started on this nail prep. I'm just gonna be pushing back the cuticles. I'm going to be taking my e-file with this round cuticle drill bit and I'm just going to work this around the cuticle area. All right, now I'm going to take my cuticle scissors and I'm just going to trim off this excess dead skin. Next, we're going to take our fine grit sanding band and I'm just going to work this around the cuticle area. Okay, so I sized out my nail tips. I'm going to be using these long stiletto nail tips. They're not really that long to me though. I wish they were longer. We're just going to get gluing these on. I'm going to be using some base coat. Okay, so I have all the nail tips glued on and now I'm just going to get reshaping the nail tips, make them a little bit sharper. Okay, so I have the nail tips shaped up a little bit and now I'm just going to remove the shine using my fine grit sanding band. Okay, so I have the nail tips all situated. I'm just going to be adding on a layer of base coat to all of the nails. Okay, so we have the base coat on the nails now, and we're just going to get into this polygel application. And look at what I got. So you guys know I've been using these like tiny little damping dishes, but honestly I knock them over too many times and they're just so small. They just don't hold enough and I just have to keep refilling and refilling. So I got this damping dish on Amazon. It's so cute, and the lid is pink and it's just really cute. So we're gonna be using this today, and I hope that I won't be able to knock it over as easily. Oh yeah. Let's hope I don't spill that. So we're going to be using these three colors. I'm not for sure if we're going to be using this pink, but we're definitely going to be using these two. So we're going to be using white, and we're going to be using the glitter purple. So here is our inspiration for this nail set, and we're just going to get started. On the pointer finger, I'm going to be using the glitter purple, and we're just making this whole nail this color. This is a really pretty purple, but let's just see how this polygel works. Right now I think it's actually pretty good. It might be a little bit runny, just like a little bit. I know for sure that those pink colors are probably runnier than this one, but this is just the tip of the nail. The real test is definitely working around the cuticle area. We'll see if it floods, or we'll just see how it acts near the cuticle area. But for right now, I think it's actually really nice, and this color is really pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cure this nail. Okay, now we're gonna get working around the cuticle area. I'm just going to put a bead of polygel, and I'm just going to pat this as close to the cuticle area as I can get it, and trying not to touch the skin. It's a little bit sticky, but not anything like too bad. All right, and once I have the cuticle area situated, the longer it sits there, we'll see if it floods or anything, but we're just gonna work the rest of this polygel up onto the rest of the nail. Okay, so I'm coming back to the cuticle area. It's not flooded or anything. I feel like if I left it there any longer though, it probably would have started to flood the cuticle area, but I think I was able to clean up before it could get there. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and cure the nail. Alright, so here's how the nail looks. It's a really pretty color, and here's my structure. I think the structure of the nail looks pretty good. We're just going to move on now to the next nail. Okay, so for the middle finger, we're going to be making this nail a full white nail. So I'm just going to be adding this white polygel at the tip of the nail. And yeah, I'm just going to smooth this white polygel all over the nail. It's not really white though. It's kind of like that milky white, kind of clear white color. And this white polygel feels a little bit stiffer. It's a little bit hard to mold, kind of. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and cure this nail in the nail lamp. Now we're going to add on the next layer of the polygel. Alright, so here's how the nail is looking. Sadly, this white polygel is a little bit too see-through, which I'm pretty sad about because now you can see, you know, like my natural nail under there. But I think we're just gonna go with it because I'm going to be adding on these butterfly glitters. So I don't want to add another layer because I don't want to make the nail too thick. Okay, so we do have a little bit of running, which is like, it's kind of odd. Like this polygel, this white color in particular, is really stiff, but it's like runny at the same time, which I don't know, it's kind of weird. Okay, and now I'm going to add in these butterfly glitters, and this butterfly glitter that I'm using is kind of this like light purple color. Okay, so now I'm going to press them in as much as I can, but making sure that they don't get covered by any polygel. That way I can encapsulate it with like the thinnest layer possible. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure this nail. Okay, so just to finish this nail off, I'm going to encapsulate it, but you see how since I pushed in the butterflies, it kind of makes those indents, and now we can make sure that this clear layer can be a really thin layer. That way the nail doesn't get too thick. Okay, so here's how I got the nail to look, and I kind of think the see-throughness of the white polygel isn't that bad anymore. I feel like the glitters kind of distract from it, but yeah, this is a really cute nail. So now I'm going to cure this. Okay, so for the next nail, it's going to be an ombre. So I'm just going to start off by adding on the purple polygel, and I'm just going to smooth this out. Because this is an ombre nail and we're most likely going to have to encapsulate after, I'm going to try and make the tip of the nail as thin as I can. Now I'm gonna use this pink color. I mean, all the pinks are pretty similar, so I just kind of picked one. But I'm gonna use this as like a nude, and I can already tell it's that liquidy and like sticky consistency. There's like a lot of bubbles in there. These kinds of polygels I just don't find to be easy to work with, so I tend to stay away from this consistency of polygel. It just easily runs and floods the cuticle area, and I'm trying to not even get as close to the cuticle area because I don't want it to flood. But I'm just not going to deal with this any longer. I'm just going to ombre it as quickly as I can. And the three pink colors are all this same consistency. I don't even know, like, why would they just put the same colors in there? Like, they know that they're the same color, right? I think I'm just gonna cure it really quickly because I don't want to keep dealing with it. It's just gonna keep flooding. I'm just gonna cure this quickly, even though it's not like the best. Now I'm just messing with it and it's just getting worse and worse. Okay, now I'm actually gonna cure it finally. Okay, so here is how the nail looks. The ombre isn't as even as I wanted it, but I just had to really quickly get the nail done because the polygel just kept flooding around the sides of the nails. So definitely that one was not my favorite, but I'm just going to finish off the nail by encapsulating it. Okay, and on to the pinky nail. This nail is once again going to be like the middle finger, and this time I'm going to try and put the white polygel on the entire nail. That way the natural nail won't be able to show through as easily. Okay, so let's just get talking about these polygels. Let's first start at the beginning. So these polygels cost $20 and you don't get anything else, you just get the polygels. First off, I'm thinking that because I'm spending $20 on only polygels, I expect the polygels to be pretty good. And then when we swatch all the colors, there's pretty much 3 of the same colors, same pink colors. One of the colors was supposed to be a light purple, almost similar to the glitter purple, but imagine it like without the glitters. So I was expecting that color, but obviously we didn't get that color. We just got like another pink. And already the other 2 pinks were really similar, so it just felt like I was not really getting 6 colors. So let's talk about the polygel application. The white polygel, the glitter purple, and the glitter pink colors are the only ones with that nice polygel consistency, but the other 3 pink colors have that really weird, like runny, sticky texture. But also, the white polygel was slightly different from the glitter purple. The white polygel was like just really stiff, and it was getting hard to mold because of how stiff it was. So it just felt like all the polygels had a different consistency, but still I was able to work with the white polygel and the purple polygel. It's just that the pink polygels I would just not use at all. I just don't like that consistency of polygel, and it was not easy to work with. with. So with this kit, it just felt like I was only getting 3 polygels that worked decently. Even though this is just a polygel set, so the main focus of this is the polygels, I expect the polygels to be kind of good or like decent, but they just weren't. They just weren't living up to my expectation. And in my last video, we tried an $11 polygel kit, and that one came with about 5 or 6 polygels, and it came with other stuff, and that kit was actually good, and it was only $11, so I had pretty high expectations for this. But I'm going to share more of my thoughts at the end of the video, and I'll give you like my final verdict on this polygel kit. Okay, so here's how I got the nails to look. We're just gonna get reshaping these nails. I have my Makartt dust collector and a hand file, and yeah, let's just get reshaping. Okay, so here's how the nails are looking after they have been shaped. And now we're just gonna add on some nail gems. So I'm just gonna put some gems on this ring finger, and I'm just gonna adhere them with some top coat. Okay, now we're just gonna finish this nail set off with some top coat. Now we're gonna add on some cuticle oil. And here's how the nails turned out. Let me know what you guys think of this nail set in the comments. But let's just talk about this polygel kit. So I can't deny, the nails do look good, and I like how they turned out. I thought this was a really cute set, and the colors are really nice, except that you only get like 4 different colors because there's literally 3 pinks that are pretty much identical. The consistency of these polygels just was not my favorite. So would I recommend this kit? I would say no. Unfortunately, this kit was just not my favorite, and that is completely completely my opinion. If you like this polygel brand, that is totally okay, and it might have been just the one kit that I tried. Like maybe the other ones that they have are good, but this one just was not that good. I don't really think it's that beginner friendly because like all the consistencies of the polygels are all different. There's just 3 different textures of the polygel. For a beginner, I just don't think it would be very easy. I just think there are better polygel kits for the same price that are just the polygels are better and they come with more stuff. But if you have ever tried this polygel brand, let me know what you guys think. I'm really interested to see like if anyone had a different experience than me. It's not a horrible kit, you know what I mean? It's still usable. I was still able to get a nail set out of it, but that was just my own thoughts and opinions on the polygels. But on a better note, these nails are really cute and I hope you guys liked this nail set. That is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really normally like the polygels that I try, but this one just was not it for me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!